In this topic, we are going to learn what are the basic features of Indian Constitution, so that we can say that Indian Constitution is also a system of federal government. In this system, we have seen that our country has been already divided in different states, isn't it? In these states, power has been already delivered by the central government. You have already studied about it, that what is the definition of the federalism. Federalism is a system of government in which power is divided between central government to its various constituent units. In this way, you have seen that India is a huge country and it has already made various states in it, and power has been delivered to the state government also, isn't it? So in this way, the first feature of the Indian Federation is all states have given some powers by the central government, isn't it? But there is a question, that is, all states have equal powers? In this regard, I can say that all states of India do not have equal powers. First point is clear now. Now come to the second point. Second point is that our parliament cannot change the provisions of power sharing. It means that you have already studied in the previous classes that any kind of bills or proposals or rules or regulations are made in the parliament. That bill, that proposal has been discussed in the parliament, and after the accepting by the members of the parliament, it has sent to the President of the India. After getting the consent of the President of India, it has become a rule. This is the process of making any rules and regulation, or you can say any amendment. In this way, it has been already mentioned in the Indian federal system. Our constitution has the provision that in any circumstances, central government or state government or both the houses will not change the provisions of power sharing. In any circumstances, power sharing provision has not been changed. If it is necessary, it can be changed. It can be changed, but there is a very difficult process to change the provisions of the power sharing. If you are not aware about it, I will explain how any amendment can be made in the Indian Constitution. If it is required, any amendment, any reforms in the Indian Constitution, lower house, first of the proposal has been discussed in the lower house. After discussing in the lower house, and if it is passed by the lower house, means Lok Sabha, if that proposal has been passed by the Lok Sabha, it will be sent to discuss in the Rajya Sabha, upper house. After discussing the same proposal in the Rajya Sabha, that house, if it is passed that rule or that proposal, it will be sent to the President of India. After getting the consent of the President, it has become a rule. This is the process of changing in the Indian Constitution. Is it clear? But here, what is the fundamental provisions in the Indian Constitution? It cannot be so easy to change. It has been made little bit difficult. That's why it is said that Indian Constitution is as well as flexible as well as rigid. So some very small importance issues has been changed in the parliament, but if it has the great effect of the changes if you are going to change the fundamental basics of the Indian Constitution, it takes too many processes, and that process is regarding the same, but the number of parliaments will increase. If such kind of provisions, such kind of amendments, such kind of changes cannot be made without 2/3 majority of the parliament. If you are going to change the Indian Constitution, any provisions which are having the fundamental importance, that can be changed only through the 2/3 majority of the Indian Parliament. Okay. Now third thing, what is the basic feature of the Indian Federation? That is independent judiciary. If there is any dispute in any houses or in any rules or any provisions or any laws, that should be overseas looked after by the Supreme Court. If it is according to the feelings of the Indian Constitution, that will be made the rules, otherwise it will be rejected by the Supreme Court, whether it is passed by the Parliament or not, it doesn't matter. That is the discussion about the features of the Indian federalism. That's okay. Next questions will be taken just now. You can